everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and night. You are now listening to GregTalkz. My name is Greg. I am currently 19 years old, and I am a student at community college. So today, originally, I was going to talk about how art and Maslow's hierarchy can be used to impact the world in a greater way than you know. But I decided that I was going to push that back to next week because I kind of want to do a little bit more research before I really talk about that. I just don't want to speak on those things though and not give you guys good information in regards to those topics. But today I'm just going to briefly mention a little bit about what I've been thinking about doing and what my plans are for pushing this podcast to become a little bit more professional and cohesive. So the first thing that I've taken a step towards doing is creating a Patreon. So some of you, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram or on YouTube, well, not on YouTube, but Facebook and Instagram mainly, you guys know that I recently created a Patreon. And the reason I did this, just to keep it simple, is because I do or would like some donations at a certain point, though, but I didn't really create it for that. We all know that's a part of it. If I can make money, I will make money. But really, I created it so you guys could see a little bit more in regards to the process of how I create these episodes and how I go about getting the topics that I do to talk about. So on my Patreon, I updated the channel art, and then I also laid out a brief description. And then there are a few tiers you can join if you're interested in becoming a Patreon. So the first tier is as follows. Essentially, I will shout you out at the end of the episode, or like your social media, anything in regards to that. Or if you want me to advertise something, I'll briefly kind of tie it into the episode in some way, either at the beginning or probably at the end. I won't do it in the middle because I don't want to ruin the flow of anything. But that's the first tier. And then the second tier, I think you guys will find pretty interesting. I will offer to show you guys some of the research notes and a little bit of my outtakes in regards to me recording, because when you guys hear this, though, it's I usually have to do 4 or 5 different takes before I'm satisfied with what I put into recording. So that's really all that there is in regards to the Patreon. I'm probably going to post something today in regards to the topic for next week, which is going to be on Maslow's hierarchy, and how using art through that can be used to better your own community. I'm going to be putting some of my research documents and things like that into my Patreon, so you guys can check them out and you can see what I'm specifically going to mention in the episode. Also, I do actually post these episodes onto SoundCloud. I know a lot of you guys don't probably listen to them on SoundCloud, so I'm going to leave it up for a little bit longer, but I'm thinking about shutting down my SoundCloud page just because most of you listen to my podcast either on Anchor, Facebook, or YouTube, or iTunes mainly, though, so I don't think there's any point in keeping that up. So that's that. And then as far as YouTube goes, I'm still going to use YouTube, though. I don't really want to keep it up, though, just because I don't even think it gets a lot of clicks most of the time, though. And usually when I do post it, I don't know if you guys get any notifications for those of you who are subscribed. But if you aren't subscribed, please do, because that way you'll know as soon as I like put this up, and you'll be updated as to when it's going to come out. So that's all there is with YouTube. And then with Anchor, I'm still going to continue posting episodes on here. Now that I think about it, though, this has really turned into more so an update kind of episode. But I really want to keep you guys really in the know about what I'm doing in regards to this show, because I really do like the things that I talk about, and I want to share them with you in the best way that I possibly can. So that's all I really had to say. So with that, I'll talk to you guys later. It'll be definitely next Thursday, but I just wanted to keep you guys updated in regards to some information and some of the new things that are coming. Also, I will probably create a website at a certain point, but right now, following my Patreon is the best way to get like up-to-date updates for right now. So with that, I'll just give you guys a few links so you can go check those places out. You can find my Patreon at patreon.com/GregTalkz. That's Patreon, patreon.com/GregTalkz. You can find my YouTube channel at youtube.com/GregTalkz. You can hear this podcast currently on anchor.com/GregTalkz. That's anchor.com/GregTalkz. And this update video / episode is going to be posted onto my YouTube channel this Saturday in the morning time. Once again, I do apologize for those who thought that I was going to talk about like something deep this episode. Don't worry, I still am. I just like want a little bit more time to fully research it before I discuss it, because I do care very deeply about the things I talk about on here, and I want to, if I can, educate you guys on something that you did not know before in the best way that I can. And with that, that's really all I have to say. I hope you guys are having a good afternoon, a good day, and a good evening. I will see you next week with Maslow's hierarchy. See you.